Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever time of day it is for you, good day. Welcome to a random late night Friday night stream where we are going to continue our playthrough to Lost Eidolons, whichever. And maybe we'll go a little bit longer today. I know when I've been streaming this game, I kind of cut it like, I don't spend too much time on it. But we're going to try to just power through this game as far as we possibly can. It is late, it's nearly midnight here. I had a pretty big nap this afternoon. My sleep schedule is still kind of a mess. Almost had it fixed this weekend. But, it is what it is. And, let's see here. Gonna see, if I can remember where we left at. Now, I know I've been bashing on the story in this game. And it's probably going to continue. It's not a good story. And the main character is really, really boring. But maybe, we're still technically really early in the game. So we're just going to go along with it, just not expecting much from the story and just kind of enjoying the chaos that's just going on in there. And maybe we'll just have more fun in there, just change our mindset a little bit. And, well, there's nothing we can really do about Mr. Generic Man. So enough about that. Let's just hurry up and get into the game. There we go. Alright, we just killed, what was it, Hellhounds? I need more information on Hellhounds. I should talk to Leon. Okay. Well, I'd like to point out that the loading screens, and just loading in general, takes a long time in this game. Okay, so it didn't save our upgrades from last time. And it doesn't really look like there's a way to customize their classes. I think everybody's just, set on what they can be. I don't know what luck does. Nope. No. That's not what I want to do. Okay. Okay, there we go. Put on your armor. There we go. And you are, what level are you? You're level 6 commoner. What level do you need to be to become a squire? Or a fighter? 5. Was I limited to how many people I could upgrade? Now I can upgrade this guy. Why can't I upgrade you? Let's see. Required level 5. You're level 6. What am I missing here? Well, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know how you're a commoner. You worked for an Inquisitor. Okay, she's a noble. And she comes as a mage. She looked more fancy as a noble than as a mage. I still don't get why I can't upgrade Robier. Let's see. Like, is there something I'm missing here? These guys are red. These guys are blue. And you're just kind of blank. Yeah, you're level 6. I don't know. Well, we got some equipment. How do we equip you? That's right, here we go. I think. I don't know, where's those earrings? Alright, plus 5 luck. I still don't know what it does. Yeah, let's give you a recovery potion. Alright. Gotta talk to Leon. I'm gonna talk to you first. I want to ask about something.
Sir, any information I can provide?
Work needed now.
What needs to be done in camp right now?
Right now, this camp has 3 groups. Your mercenary friends, soldiers like me, and all the other refugees from Lanetta. I suggest you try talking to each of them and hearing their concerns.
I see.
The fight's over for the moment, so now's the perfect time to take a breather, update our gear, and improve our skills.
Makes sense to me.
Sir, any information I can provide?
Right now, my priority is looking out for everyone from Lanetta. Any thoughts on how to achieve that?
If we want to survive, our forces have to get stronger. That means each and every one of us. We'll need to seek experience, manage our resources, build rapport, master new classes and skills, and keep up with the latest equipment.
We're also down one person.
Doesn't really tell me anything new, but alright, noted.
The goal of the game. The object of the game is to complete your journey through the story by winning battles, strengthen your troops, and to accomplish this, you'll need to recruit new units, equip them, and unlock classes. Okay.
Sir, any information I can provide?
I guess first-hand combat experience is the only way our troops can get stronger.
Fundamentally, yes, but it'll also be up to you to oversee their growth and training. You'll need to make sure each soldier gets a chance to shine on the battlefield. Once they've gained some experience, you can assign them roles that suit their natural talents. It's also important that everyone hone their mastery of specific weapons. Good fundamentals are the only way to unlock a soldier's full potential.
Sounds like a long road ahead.
Characters grow by acquiring overall XP, or experience, class experience, and mastery in battle. Over time, their stats will increase, and they'll obtain new skills and abilities that make battles easier. A character's level will increase as they gain experience. Increasing a unit's level will increase their base combat stats. Meanwhile, they'll also gain class experience, unlocking unique skills along the way. Maxing out a given class will unlock the capstone skill. Doing so with high-level characters or classes will also increase the cap unrelated weapon masteries. Oh, there's more. Every character has various mastery levels with specific weapons and armor. Gaining mastery of these tools will unlock additional skills. Ordinarily, mastery caps out at 10. However, high-level classes have exceptional mastery and specific categories, increasing the cap to 15. Finally, characters all have unique proficiencies with certain weapons and armor. As they achieve specific level thresholds, the potential will reveal itself. And proficiencies will unlock.
Sir.
Yeah. A lot to read.
We picked up some equipment in that last battle, didn't we?
Yes, sir. You can also get new gear from merchants or by helping people around camp. Keeping everyone's arsenal up to date is essential to making sure our troops can survive in battle.
Well, I wasn't expecting a whole lecture, but I guess you're not wrong.
Okay, enter the menu, psycho characters, select equipment, equipped, okay, Viola.
Sir, any information I can provide?
I know it's pronounced Voila, but I say Viola.
Thanks for the advice. We'll talk again soon.
So I wonder if Robierre is like not maxed out at something. Maybe he needs to get a higher spear affinity. Maybe everybody's affinity is like at least at a 3. He's still at a 2. And he hasn't unlocked this yet. No, wait, just one more here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to go with that now. Oh, okay, so that's what the B button does. Robierre.
Yeah.
Why are you a punk?
Hi there.
Hey, what's going on? I won't lie, Captain. The mood in camp's not good. The monster attacks are wearing on morale, especially so soon after leaving home.
Ah.
Try not to let it worry you. We've done everything we can to make sure it won't happen again. What's done is done. All we can do is move forward.
Right.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Hi there.
Quite a long face. Something on your mind, Robin? Oh, hey, Cap.
No.
I was just thinking about what you said earlier. About how we might not go back to Lonetta for a
My
while.
mistake.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring you down. No, it's okay. It's just really starting to sink in. Worried?
Oh.
That's an understatement. Monsters we know how to deal with, but all this war and revolution stuff. I know, it feels too big for us. I'm more worried about everybody back home. They'll manage, and so will we. One fight at a time. Right. Yeah, of course. Still doesn't make sense that they just so casually joined the revolution. Or attempting to. Hold up. My nasal passages are getting clogged up. I gotta take my medicine. Hopefully that clears things up. Having trouble breathing right now. Those hellhounds were nasty. You think we'll see more of those? Oh, we got a merchant.
Welcome back.
Well, now here's a new face. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. You can call me Porter. Porter, huh? So what's all this you got here? Straight to business. Here's a man who knows what he's after. Yeah, just curious. Come now, don't be shy. This stuff is all over. Panera Porter's got something for everyone. It's a merchant doing all the way. What's a merchant doing all the way out here? I thought we just asked him what he has. Hey, you know what to say. Everybody's gotta eat. Gotta eat. Items we're risking your life for? Can't say I'm not curious. Yes, I know how merchants work.
Welcome back.
Oh, those are my items. Poison pouch. Can be thrown in battle to unleash miasma on a target area. This cannot be counterattacked. Incendiary bottle. It's a firebomb. Okay, so magic defense, physical defense, magic offense, physical offense, firebomb, poison bomb, antidotes. If we sell those antidotes now, I'm pretty sure we're going to end up needing them soon. Okay, that's all we're gonna get.
Many thanks.
Alright, let's start equipping these. You get incendiary bottle. You will get an antidote. You will get an antidote. You will get an antidote. And you will get a poison pouch. Alright, Bringer of Doom.
I
Not
can't
said
thank
you.
you enough. Yeah?
Hi there.
How are you and Sarah doing? We'll live. Yeah, get out of my camp. Is there anything you need from me? Yeah, better food. Then get out of my camp. Seriously. You asked and answered. This stuff you're serving now tastes like crap. Get out of my camp. I can't use you anyway. And your sisters cause them a lot of trouble anyway. Weir's doing his best. Things will get better. In the meantime, if you don't like the food, you're welcome to grab a ladle and help.
Mm-mm.
Screw you. I earned my keep in that fight. What fight? You can't fight anymore. Get out. So did he. We all did. Oh, okay. I just remembered on the compass, on the minimap, it shows you where you need to go to advance the story.
How's it going?
What's the damage on our end?
What's the extent of the damage on our end?
Not bad. Lucky for you, I was here.
Yeah, alright. Finish up and get some sleep, Francisco. You can brag all you like tomorrow morning.
Seriously though, it's a good thing everyone was awake. We might not get so lucky next time, Cap. We ought to think about preparing better.
Alright, I hear you. I'm going to go check in with Leon.
Ask him about what I said. Oh, and ask if he saw my moves out there.
Sure thing.
That was very crucial. I'm glad we had that talk.
Hey.
Monster behaviors.
Hey, Leon. What do you know about how monsters think?
All I know is how to kill him. To be honest, I've never given it more thought than that. Maybe Robert would know more about it?
Thinking. I'll go talk to him.
Hey.
Any thoughts on that fight?
Francisco thinks we got lucky this time. What do you think?
Francisco said that? I mean, he's not wrong, but that's surprising coming from him.
Well, he did spend a few minutes bragging first.
Ah, sounds about right. In any case, we'll need to find a solution.
Alright, let's do this. Double the number of guards, and have the remaining soldiers set up traps and barricades.
All night long?
We can't ask regular folk to do it.
Right. I'll get on it straight away.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, thanks for the items.
Yeah?
Ask about monster behaviors.
Say, Robert, do you happen to know anything about hellhounds?
Hellhounds?
Yeah. If we knew more about how they think, it might be easier to run them off in the future.
Let me think.
There was a book about monsters I brought with me from Lanetta. It's been a while since I read it, but you're welcome to take a look for yourself. Now, if I could just remember where I put it. Should be around here somewhere.
I'll help you look.
Fine by me.
Okay. Search for the book Robert mentioned. Go to the exclamation point. Oh, excuse me. Keep getting caught up on stuff. Nope. Merchant Porter. See. Oh, got a sparkly. Hellhounds, dogs of war. Hellhounds are stray dogs that have grown vicious and mutated under the influence of mysterious magics. Also, a wizard did it. They roam in packs all over Artemisia, consumed by endless hunger, and pose a serious threat to unprepared travelers. When a hellhound meets its prey, it quickly closes the distance and attacks with its razor-sharp teeth. Yet even wary creatures that attempt to keep their distance are not entirely safe. When necessary, hellhounds can vomit toxic blood to contaminate and disorient prey. When encountering hellhounds in the wild, travelers are advised never to show the creature their back. The only reliable way to deal with them is head-on, letting steel do the talking. Despite their terrifying appearance and ferocious character, there have always been rumors that the beast can be tamed if raised from birth. Whether this is any truth to those notions is a hotly debated topic around the many tavern table, but it is certainly true that many enterprising individuals have died trying. Found your book.
Yeah?
Oh.
Thank you.
What was Leon again? There's something else I wanted to say about fighting hellhounds. That was a pretty hectic fight. Seriously, for as many times as we fought hellhounds, that was... whatever. I don't know, the first time was pretty terrifying. Gods, I almost forgotten about that. I'll bet it was your fault. We never would have been anywhere near the barn if not for your stupid night patrols. Hey, the Lanetta Town Watch Club was a respected pillar of the community. Much like a bunch of dumb kids in dented helmets. Never forget the horse screaming. Thank the gods we managed to get it out. You did, you mean?
Not a chance.
All I did was open the stables and run. You're the ones who barred the door and set the fire. I was just following your lead. If you hadn't been there, I would have charged in and gotten myself killed. Guess I have to stick around then. Somebody's got to do your thinking for you. No argument here. Alright. What do I gotta do now? Talk to Marshall. Just gotta figure out how to... Nope. Just trying to figure out how to navigate this mini-map. How dark is this for you guys? I hope you're able to actually see what's going on. Because I know, like, on YouTube at least, and probably even on Glamesh and Twitch, streams tend to be a lot darker than what's appearing on my screen, and it's pretty dark on my screen.
You place too much faith in the mercenary. The man all but panicked at the aggressions of a few monsters.
I will judge my own company.
Of course.
Now, instead of passing judgment in the absence of information, why don't we focus on obtaining more?
Yes, my lady. I'm still gathering intelligence on both the Empire and Isoro's rebels. I shall report back soon.
I'm counting on you, Leonard.
I will not fail you. What is it? Thank you.
Okay, so again, Marshall, why is joining the rebellion the only option we have?
Yes?
What's the situation across Artemisia?
How am I even supposed to answer that?
Slowly and from the beginning?
Since the unification, many have been dissatisfied with the Emperor's rule, but until now, few have taken a stand. Recently, the Emperor has vanished from public view.
Wait, really? I thought that was just a rumor.
Who can say? In any case, Prime Minister Morin's reign of terror began soon after, and Colin's Crows took up arms in protest. Others shared their sentiments and followed suit.
That's right. I've heard there are a lot of rebel factions now.
And each with their own agendas. The Crows are popular with the public. Their recruiting efforts have taken the capital by surprise.
So if you were a betting woman, where's the smart money?
Given our situation, it would certainly be to our advantage if Colin's forces were to triumph. But it won't be easy for them.
No surprises there.
Anything else you're curious about?
Leonard's mission in Lonetta.
Now that I think about it, Leonard came to Lonetta a while before you did, right?
Indeed. That was a favorite tactic of mine as an Inquisitor. Send an agent ahead quietly, get the lay of things, then observe which insects scurry fastest upon your arrival.
I can't decide if that's clever or terrifying.
I prefer careful.
Isoro. Was that the noble that ended up getting murdered?
What kind of person is Isoro?
He's the leader of a new rebel faction.
Oh,
slowly
okay, he's from
expanding
the
its power
Crows.
within Benario. I don't really know much myself, but the rumors say he's a kind and just man.
Let's hope so. We could use some good luck. That's all for now. Thanks.
So, let's just remember, the reason we're trying to join the Crows is because there was some evil noble who locked up the Inquisitor who was investigating him for corruption and has evidence of his corruption. She was sent by the Emperor to investigate this guy. She got the evidence. We had to break free. We had to cause a little rebellion within this town to break free. But we captured the guy. Now, she is going to go back to the Empire and, you know, with the evidence saying, like, you know, this guy is corrupt. We got him. He's arrested. But then he gets murdered by a woman who he did wrong. Or he's done wrong to, I mean. Now, since he got murdered, I guess everybody's life is in jeopardy now. All that evidence about his corruption means nothing. The fact that we have an Inquisitor on our side to back us up, it just means the Empire is going to kill us all. So our only option is to join a rebel faction. The Crows being the best bet. We have an Inquisitor. Anyway. You know, I complain about that every single stream. I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. Lonetta. Task in Lonetta failed. Local lord took extreme measures to protect corrupt enterprise. Lady Marshall was jailed, but escaped with aid of mercenary leader Eden, or Mr. Generic. Village uprising ensued. Lord was taken captive and executed by a young woman, Sarah, causing new complications. Exercised poor restraint in expressing my anger. Disgrace Lady Marcel. Conclusion: reflect and seek appropriate means to apology. Summary of present situation. Fugitives. En route to rebel camp under mercenary captain, Mr. Generic. Lowborn, no surname. Leadership abilities unclear. Seems immature. Does he? Likewise for his allies, yet cannot argue with their results. Conclusion. Continue observations. Attempt to cultivate relationships. Summary of future outlook. Grim. Imperial army remains insurmountable. Open rebellion doomed. Leader Isoro Fenich. Likely another fool like Colin Corax. Unless conceal an unknown advantage. Conclusion. Gather more information. Redouble vigilance for Lady Marcel. We could just turn Sarah in. I mean, I get why she did what she did, but there's a lot of people who potentially be killed because of her. And you're an Inquisitor!
What is it?
Leonard, wasn't it?
What do you want?
I like to know the people I'm working with. How did you come to serve Marshall?
Some time ago, I was framed for a crime and facing death. It was at that moment when Marshall's younger brother came to my aid. It was his wish that I serve and protect Lady Marshall.
I see. So, where is Marshall's brother now?
You go too far, mercenary.
Alright then. Keep your secrets.
Didn't need to sound so, what's the word? Aggressive there. Yeah, so where's her brother? Fuck you! It's like, alright, calm down. Yo. I think Robert's this way. Who are you again? Oh, Leon.
Yeah?
I'm glad there wasn't much damage.
Seems like we avoided any major damage. Good thing we prepared.
We scraped by, but we can't fight like mercenaries forever. Mopping up monsters and facing down trained knights are two completely different things.
Fair enough. If we want Isoro to take us in, we'll need to shape up and become proper soldiers. Can't wing a revolution after all.
Before we get to Castilian, it might be a good idea to assign everyone some more specific roles. If you find what suits each soldier and assign them that specific job, we'll have fewer messy surprises in battle. Once everyone gets the hang of things, we can expand and assign people specialized roles.
That sounds good. Why don't you get everyone together later? Might as well let people know before they get too drunk on victory. Besides, a speech might be good for morale.
Got it. I'll start making preparations.
Great. Thanks.
Alright, so I'm hoping for a montage here. Like a training montage.
Everyone fought well. Those things took us by surprise, but we won without taking many losses.
Many
That's
losses.
thanks to your efforts. Each of you responded quickly and calmly in the heat of battle. Together, I have no doubt we can face whatever lies ahead.
Yeah.
However, before we get to Castilian, I have a few announcements to make. No matter how skilled we are, there's a difference between mercenaries and soldiers. If we join the ranks of Isoro's army, we will be mercenaries no longer. That'll mean changes. We'll need to lose some bad habits and get used to doing things in new ways. Our first task is figuring out what each of our specialties are, and what role suits each of us best. We need to determine who's best with each weapon, who belongs in the vanguard, and who brings up the rear. Without further ado, let's start dividing up the roles.
That was a weird snapping animation. New class unlocked. Mr. Generic. Francisco Squire. Okay, Leon's a fighter. Okay, Robin's a fighter. Leonard's a mage. We skipping Robert. And Marcel's a mage. And Robert is...
That's a good place to stop for today. Enjoy your rest, everyone. You've earned it.
Why can't we upgrade Robert? Leon, what do you think? Like a knight right out of a fairy tale, isn't it? Sure, boring and full of yourself suits you perfectly. See? That right there is your problem. It's okay to just admit it. You're jealous. Huh? Sure, you got me. I'm dying of envy over you. Hey, I'm a knight now. You better start showing me some respect. Start acting like one and maybe I will. Guess you got me there. Alright then, watch and learn. Francisco de Beau is going to be the best knight who ever lived. By the time he got rid of those rags. Now you just need to bulk up and put on some weight. You sure a scrawny little stick like you can even hold up in that armor? This is the size that the blacksmith gave me. You think you know better than him? Well, no. I'm just saying, if you're going to be covering me out there, I don't want your... Okay. Why do I suddenly feel the urge to kick your ass? This new job's rubbing off me already. Congratulations, Leonard. Can we stop the auto-scrolling? I've been worried your reconnaissance duties will be... Okay. Things are only going to get busier for me. From here. I'm just getting started. Just be careful. Don't spread yourself too thin. As the saying goes, more haste, less speed. I've never understood that ridiculous idiom. I've never heard of it. But I shall take your words to heart. Robert. What are you? I mean, it shows that you should be a squire. So what's the requirements for squire? Required level 5. Spear level 3. Okay, and spear's level 2. So I was right, it was the spear level. Where now? Oh, leave camp. Actually, if it's based on the armor, your equipment you wear, I wonder if I switched up the armor types, if I could have made Mr. Generic a fighter instead of a squire.
Feeling nervous?
If I'm being honest, yes. Helping a woman rescue her sister, breaking out of jail with an inquisitor, that stuff's business as usual for me. This planning...
No, it's not, and you know it.
I'm used to looking after the crew, but this many people? I'm worried what happens to them if Isoro takes one look at me and doesn't like what he sees.
I thought Isoro had a good reputation with you Benarians.
I don't put much faith in rumors.
He is renowned, though. Even the commoners in the capital know of House Fenice. I suppose it would take someone like that to rally people against the Empire, not to mention whatever comes after. They do have quite the imposing pedigree compared to us, don't they?
Exactly. We're just a bunch of backwater fugitives. That's what worries me.
Just remember, no matter how famous the Fenice name may be, as political movements go, their rebellion is still young. Right now, gathering allies will be their highest priority. They don't have the luxury of being selective. I wager they'll take anyone with a pulse. That's why I suggested coming here.
Well, if the Imperial Inquisitor says so, I guess I better take her word for it.
Have I helped ease your concerns?
You have. Thanks, Marshal. Now, come on. We've got a rebellion to join.
Hold up, there's something I need to... Okay. So I have to do something with my OBS there. Later is Sorrow's quarters.
Well, well. If it isn't the mercenary I've been hearing so much about. Eden, wasn't it?
You knew I was coming?
I can't exactly topple an empire by losing sight of events in Benario, now can I?
Then I take it you know why I'm here.
Rumors are rumors. They don't give you the truth of a man's heart. I want to hear it from you. Why are you here?
I came here to fight the Empire. I'm sick of being ruled by some hateful old man. Sick of living in a world that's cruel just for the sake of it.
And the ones you brought with you? Will you let them die to slake your fury?
He doesn't really seem to be furious. Nor of his motivation has ever really been set that he hates
I'll be
the
straightforward
Empire.
with you. The truth is, I don't give a damn about your movement.
Oh, there we go. That's more like
Never
it.
had the luxury. But the man who ruled our town was rotten. So I killed him.
Did you indeed?
That's right. I stabbed him in the back. Then we all ran before the army showed up.
Why should I risk my people's lives for criminals I've never met?
In your position, I'd say the same thing. And if it were just me caught up in this, I wouldn't even be here. But it's not just me. There's good people out there. They never asked for this, but they're here. All I want is to secure a future where they can be safe.
Suppose I grant your people protection. What would I gain in return?
I'm not asking for protection, just a place to stay. We'll pull our own weight. But let's make one thing clear. Our goal is to go home. I want to take these people back to Lanetta and return to our lives. Hanging out at the bar, lending an ear to anybody who needs it. Just like old times.
Hold up, I pause it real quick. There's something weird going on with my stream. I'm just making sure I'm still live. Okay, everything seems fine on Glimesh and Twitch. YouTube's a little bit behind. Is it going all right? It's like I saw the video stutter there for a second. And YouTube is really behind. And this is why streaming gets this how big a delay is on YouTube. Twitch, the delay isn't that bad in comparison. YouTube's like a few minutes behind. How's Aircast looking? Aircast is looking fine. Alright, YouTube caught up. Alright, let's continue.
If we have to take on the world to do that, so be it. Please, just give us a chance to be useful. On the other hand, I suppose we could just go hide in the woods until the dust settles. But that's not really my style.
It would seem your goals are very different from mine. Even so, if we walk the same road, we may as well travel together. Welcome to Castilian, Eden. I only have one request. Let's go beat the bastards.
That last line was kind of cheesy. Now, I actually liked that conversation. Like, it does set Eden's goals. Like, it makes sense. Everything about that made sense. The story so far here makes sense, except for the fact he has an Inquisitor in his group.
So even after all that,
That's all I got to harp on. We have an Inquisitor, and that doesn't really seem to count for anything.
I poured my guts out in there.
I mean, if it were me, I would have thrown you out as soon as I heard ran away.
Then it's a good thing Isoro's nothing like you.
I have to admit, that was easier than I expected. You really think we'll be okay?
I'm not sure yet, but Marshall was right. He seems like a good person.
So I guess we're officially rebels now, eh, brother?
Don't get too excited. Your life expectancy just got a lot shorter.
Hey, backwater mercenaries to noble revolutionaries? That's a step up in my book. Pity for the Imperial Army, though. They've officially made enemies with the great Francisco.
I'm seeing a lot of problems with on the Clement side.
So, these are the big, tough rookies everyone can't shut up about, huh?
Your armor made a lot more noise than it should have.
Let me guess. Scouting duty? No, I can't be it. This one's too thick around the middle.
What's your problem?
Easy, Francisco. We can't start a fight just after we've been recruited.
You're lucky I'm in a good mood.
I knew we were short on troops, but I didn't think we were taking in trash like this. The old man's too kind for his own good.
All right, I've heard enough. Say what you want about me, but when you insult my brothers, I can't let that slide.
Ooh, and here I was just getting bored.
What is the meaning of this?
Who said that? It's...
Oh, will you please stop giving me that menacing glare?
Get back to the camp.
Didn't this guy call us traitors? Like in the very first battle?
I apologize for the behavior of my soldiers.
Like it was like that weird time,
Oh,
like flashback,
sure.
forward, whatever.
I'm sure we'll have a proper introduction later. For now, please excuse me.
Ballastar Fenice, Isoro's nephew. They call him the Blade of Benario.
Where'd you come from?
I was passing by when I smelled the machismo. Thought it best to wait it out.
Good thinking.
What did you mean by Blade of Benario?
Oh, sorry, I gotta pause again. Again, like Lamesh keeps like dropping and coming back, and I need to make sure that it's not dropping me on YouTube or Twitch. Seems fine on Twitch. YouTube, I'm not going to wait several minutes just to check that out. I'm just going to assume it's fine.
I've never heard of him.
A nickname my countrymen gave him. They believe he's your nation's greatest warrior. I understand he's the one behind Isoro's recent string of victories. So, Benario's sword, and the sharpest edge in his uncle's arsenal.
I apologize for calling you all here so early. I've received troubling news from Mora.
This is a very upsetting point of view here.
Lady Esperanza has
And I don't know why.
for Imperial troops to help pacify local unrest. I believe the intent is to create a rally point for Imperial forces scattered throughout Benario. In addition to the regiment we faced in Portum, it seems the troops who fled Lanetta are also en route.
Time is of the essence. I'd like to send Lady Esperanza my warmest regards as soon as possible.
If the snakes are gathering, there's no sense bandying about. I'll take command.
And bring a swift victory, I expect. But as our battlefront expands, we need to start using you more carefully. You can't win every battle by yourself. Eden, what do you think?
Pardon?
How do you feel about taking the lead on this one?
Pardon me, my lord, but are you really comfortable putting some country bumpkin in charge?
Afraid I have to agree. They only joined yesterday. I don't think it wise.
The Imperial soldiers they drove from Lanetta are regrouping. I thought Eden might like the chance to finish them off. Alistar, what are your thoughts on this matter?
Mora is close to Lanetta, similar in size. It's a first test of his command. Can't get much more fair than that.
Yes, my thinking exactly. I hope you're ready for this, my boy.
Yeah? I mean, yes, sir. Orders received, sir.
I wonder, like, if those soldiers that ended up joining our faction would ever become playable characters.
One of the others, but are you sure about that one?
How old were you when I came back from the war? 8 or so?
Something like that.
When I first saw that boy, he reminded me of you.
How so?
Not sure myself yet. I suppose only time will tell.
Just how much do these people expect from us? Putting this many soldiers under Eden's command.
If you ask me, they're hoping we'll screw up. I'll bet you that rotten what's-her-name had something to do with this. Chell or Celeste or whoever.
Chelsea. If you're gonna go around making enemies, you might want to remember their names.
I don't believe they'd intentionally set us up to fail. There must be a reason so many soldiers were entrusted to us when they're already short on recruits.
No matter how much I rack my brain, I can't make sense of it.
Well, one thing's for certain. You must have made an impression on Isoro.
Great. Just what I needed. More things to worry about.
What's the big deal? You've led us plenty of times. It's just like fighting hellhounds, right?
No. It's completely different. Well, whatever the reason, it's done with. For now,
Now I'm seeing
let's
Columbus
just
is
focus on
constantly
making
dropping and
better
reconnecting.
We can worry about why people like us so much later.
Hell yeah. Let's give those Imperials a pounding.
It's also a little bit of a
brother.
lag on there, too. So since we're having so many troops, does that mean we have new characters? Or is this like influx of troops just something that's going to be in the background that we're not going to really get to control? Yeah. Formation 7 of 8 because... Why are you flashing? Why are you flashing? This new spell. Earthly Aura. A jagged fragment of stone rises from the ground, inflicting earth damage on one enemy. Do I get to add that? You can record additional spells in Grimoire so long as it has enough space. Wait, that... No, something weird happened there. Huh. Didn't realize it had so many more spells. Glacial Gale. Let's see. What about this imprinted spells? So is this something he just always has? Power 1, used per battle 0. Is this like a spell like he could use like in case he runs out of other spells? Okay. Yeah, we'll go Fire Pillar. Let's replace this with Thunderbolt. And Marcel has a new spell. Holy Light. Okay. Healing Touch, Light Arrow. See, Divine Hand protects an ally with an aura of light, decreasing magic damage by 30% for the next 2 turns. Holy Nova unleashes a radiant burst, inflicting light damage on a single enemy. Hymn of Healing encompasses one ally with an aura of light, gradually healing them. Purification channels the power of light to cleanse the status effect of a single ally, granting plus 10 health for each removed. That's pretty good. First, let's replace Light Arrow with Holy Nova. In Purification, Divine Hand is pretty good too. Let's go with Purification. And we're going on with you. Okay. Nope. Let's see, okay. Formation. You, I want up here. Explore, okay. Okay, I see. Is this a puddle? Okay. I was hoping for puddles so that lightning spell I just hooked up, I could use to shock people. Ah, chest. Huh. Apparently I'm one of the enemies. Definitely need to take out those archers. Okay. I'm gonna change it to formation again, maybe. The pose. Alright. Wait. Switch with the sky. Okay. Begin battle. We just need to kill the lady.
The Lady of Mora has a message for the rebels. The Imperial forces are on their way here. Surrender now and your lives will be spared. Resist and the crows will feast on your wretched rebel hides.
That doesn't sound like an empty threat. The fact that they're talking to us at all means they're stalling for time. It would be wise to capture the city as quickly as possible.
Right. Little dogs only yap when they're threatened. So, what do you think is a good method of attack?
When was the last time I saved?
Sorry. Afraid I don't have much experience laying siege to things.
No needs a plan. All we gotta do is open the gate and cut them down one by one, right?
Easier said than done. Well, this puzzle's not gonna solve itself. Alright, everyone. Focus on the gates. We'll break through one way or another.
You can use the ram gate to attack castle gates. Oh, cool.
The stronger the heart, the sharper the blade.
First, steal to the archers. How's their fighting going on already? Like, up there and... whatever.
Think deeply. Act quickly.
It's not gonna be able to make it. Let's ram to get at least. Oh, we could just summon a ram.
It's a shame, spilling blood on such a nice day.
If we just had a ram, I don't know why he was questioning how we're going to decide.